A woman in a wedding dress shows up at her fiance's work shift at Target to demand that he marry her. And packets of cocaine have washed up on a beach, attracting fortune hunters. Is cow hugging the world's newest wellness trend? Find out on this episode of Weird AF News, the only daily weird news podcast, hosted and produced by a comedian. I'm in Los Angeles. I'm Jonesy. I'm recording in a closet, and I love you.
Hey, mainstream news. Listen to Weird AF News with Jonesy.
A woman shows up wearing a wedding dress during her fiance's shift at a Target store in order to demand that he marry her, or she's leaving. Now, being in a relationship where the two of you aren't on the same page, it's one of life's greatest dilemmas. A woman recently went viral for handling this in a way that many of us have probably thought about but would never actually dare do. She bought a wedding dress. She put on the wedding dress. She hired a minister, brought the minister with her to Target, where her fiancé currently works, marched in the dress with the minister at her side down to the Halloween aisle where her man was working, and demanded that he marry her right then and right there in the middle of his work shift. This whole thing was captured on video, and it's precious. You must see it. Really, for the look on his face when she rolls up. He's casually stalking Halloween costumes on a rack while she just pulls right up with a minister and gives him a marriage ultimatum right then and there. It's insane. It's insane. I thought it was a joke. Not a joke. His fiancée says, "You put this ring on my finger 2 years ago, okay? It's time to do it or get out. We're getting married right now or I'm leaving. I'm out. I'm done if you don't marry me this second." It was at that point where he put a mummy mask on top of him and ran away. I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. His lady then gestured to her friend that was there as a witness and the minister that was there the whole entire time that she brought with her, explaining that, hey, we're all ready to go here. At one point, she turns to the camera and says, "Hi, guys. I'm just finally making him commit, Like, we're getting married now or like it's over." Yeah, because she's kind of crazy. Her fiancé asked if they could please discuss this outside, like normal adults instead of in the middle of his workplace. Surprisingly, she agreed and sauntered down the aisle like this was the most exciting moment of her life. The guy, though, the fiancé, he looks... about how you'd expect him to look after being ambushed in the middle of his workday by his fiancée in a wedding dress. Which, by the way, the dress was not even fastened in the back. I don't know if anybody else noticed that in the video. She didn't even have her shit together. At one point, the fiancé turns to the camera and says, "Couldn't someone have told me about this?" And my answer to that is, no one needs to tell you, man. You work at Target in the Halloween aisle. Okay, this is a very desirable position in life. Just expect women to be coming up to you in a wedding dress, just demanding that you put a ring on it and get this over with. You asked for it, man. You asked for it. Now, it doesn't say whether these two actually ended up getting married in the Target parking lot, but either way, this is a day they're never going to forget. Clearly, I want to ask you, listeners, if you've ever done some crazy shit like this when it comes to a proposal. Have you showed up to somebody's workplace all dressed up and ready to go with a priest? And do you think this is appropriate, or is this lady crazy? Call the show 646-450-2012. Cocaine has been washing up on a Dutch beach, and it's attracting fortune hunters. The police had their hands full with fortune hunters in Borcel this weekend after nearly 300 packets of cocaine washed up on the beach last week. Certain people from all over the Netherlands came to try their luck on the beach because maybe even more packages of cocaine will wash up. That makes sense to me. The police searched 6 people, one of which was arrested for failing to identify themselves, and 2 were fined for being in a prohibited part of the beach. Because, yes, if the police come, you have to hide, the police say. I don't understand why they have to hide. What's wrong with just walking along the beach? I'm just walking along the beach, officer. if I happen to step on a packet of cocaine, that's not my fault. I'm not looking for the cocaine. Prove it. Prove I'm looking for cocaine. There also are reports of people searching along the waterline. The police found 2 men who drove a few hundred kilometers to get some fresh air, according to the police. When the police searched the men in their car, they found 30 packs containing cocaine. One of those men was arrested, according to police. We cannot share reasons known to us about why the other person was not arrested. Okay. All right, jerks. You don't got to be a jerk about it. You don't want to tell us why you didn't arrest the other guy? That's fine. That's your business. Netherlands police. The article doesn't say much about the cocaine, where it came from, who it belongs to, or even if you can still use cocaine after it's been floating in the ocean for several weeks. I'd like to know these things. It's very important information. The other thing that I'm curious about is, are you normally not allowed on this beach? And so the appearance of people on the beach now just raises eyebrows? Because if it's just a normal beach, I mean, why can't you just be walking along the beach? I don't understand why police are just arresting people on the beach. You just assume everybody's looking for the cocaine? I mean, they probably are, but still, I mean, what happened to probable cause? The other thing I would like to know, with all this cocaine washing up on the shores over there, is it too late to book a flight to Dutchland? I'm curious. Is there a quarantine? Do you allow Americans over there? I'm just curious. To the land of free cocaine. Come, go deep sea fishing. For what? Mackerel? No. Cocaine. How about some scuba diving? Ooh, to view the beautiful coral beneath the waves? You're wrong. It's cocaine. You like podcasts? You're listening to my podcast. Maybe you thought to yourself, I'd like to make a podcast. Too difficult. No, not with Anchor. Anchor has free creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor distributes your podcast to Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, and more. They have advertising integration, so you can even make a little money off your podcast. Everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your creation. Good luck with your life, man. Is cow hugging the world's new wellness trend? I've never heard of cow hugging. It sounds dumb as shit. Let's find out. From goat yoga to sound baths, the world is full of wellness trends designed to soothe and calm both your body and your spirit. Now a self-care practice coming from the Netherlands is promising practitioners some serenity, perhaps a smile or two. Dubbed knuffelen, in Dutch literally means cow hugging. I don't know if I said that right. Knuffelen. This practice is centered on the inherent healing properties of a good human-to-animal snuggle. Cow cuddlers typically start by taking a tour of the farm before resting against one of the cows for 2 to 3 hours. 3 hours against the cow? Wow, that must annoy the hell out of the cow. Just like, get these humans off my ass. The cow's warm body temperature, slower heartbeat, and mammoth size can make hugging them an incredibly soothing experience. And giving the animal a back rub, reclining against a cow, or even getting licked by a cow is all part of the therapeutic encounter. Yeah. Hey, anybody want to get licked by a cow? That sounds like a great way to spend $400 or however this costs. It says cow cuddling is believed to promote positivity, reduce stress by boosting oxytocin in humans, the hormone that's released in social bonding. The common effects of curling up with a pet or emotional support animal, it seems, are accentuated when cuddling with much larger mammals. This wholesome pastime emerged in rural Dutch provinces more than a decade ago, actually. It's now part of a wider Dutch movement to bring people closer to nature and country life. Today, farms in Rotterdam, Switzerland, and even the U.S. are offering cow-hugging sessions and promoting the activity's joy-inducing, stress-busting properties. And guess what, guys? The cuddling experience can even be pleasurable for the cattle themselves. Right, as you'd imagine, they did a study. I don't know where they get the money for these ridiculous studies. A 2007 study in the Journal of Applied Animal Behavior Sciences states that cows show cues of deep relaxation, stretching out and allowing their ears to fall back when massaged in particular areas of their neck and upper back. Wow, how much did you spend to learn that? I mean, that seems like obvious to me. If you rub an animal, they love it. It seems that heartfelt bonding with bovines may just be what the doctor ordered. That's the end of the article. What is the cost of this? It does not say. Okay, I did a quick search. And by the way, as soon as I typed in cow cuddling, Google was like, near you? Near me? Yeah, we got you covered. Many people are Googling cow cuddling experiences that they want. So we're putting the near you right there for you, ready to go. And what popped up was the Mountain Horse Farm, a place where relaxation comes naturally. And they have a horse and a cow experience. Cow cuddling. 60-minute session for up to 2 people is $75. 60-minute session for 4 people, $125. There's a lot of photos here of people laying on top of the cow, grabbing the cow, smushing its face, trying to kiss the damn thing. They're like turning away. Like, get off me. Oh, the poor cows. The poor animals all over the world. Humanity, what have we done? We've either caused them to become extinct or we're like trying to cuddle them and make pets out of them and annoy the shit out of them. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I feel so bad for the Earth's creatures. I really do. What do you guys think of this cuddling with cows? I mean, I'll bet it's a fun time. I wouldn't mind laying on top of a cow. It's like a beanbag with a heartbeat, you know? It's probably warm. Especially in a wintertime situation where maybe you're on a cold farm in Montana, like maybe laying with a cow in the barn. That could be a thing to keep you warm, I'd imagine. But like, I'm not just gonna go out and search for this experience and pay $150, like hang out with a smelly ass cow on the ground. I don't know, but maybe I'm just old school like that, or I should say new school. I'm too new school. I'm gonna call the show 646-450-2012. Would you be into it? Are you into the cow cuddling?
Yay!
Guys, I just killed a bug inside my closet, aka Weird AF News Studios. And I just want you to know the kind of dangerous work hazard that I'm dealing with today. Oh, you think it's all fun and games in the closet recording? Guess what? You'll feel something crawling up your leg eventually, apparently. I didn't miss a beat, though. I kept it going. This is what I got to do to keep it going 5 days a week. Aren't you? I hope you're satisfied. The risks involved. I want to thank everyone who sent me emails and articles. Vivian Steele wrote me a nice little note. Jonesy, last Florida Friday surpassed all. LOL. Thank you for what you do. I'm in the UK, so I catch your news a day late. Look forward to it. You deserve recognition and glory. LOL. Viv from Blackpool, UK. The Blackpool, UK. Sounds like a place in a Tolkien novel or something. Blackpool. Yes, you must hire that wizard from Blackpool. Sorry, I'm just kind of trying to use my imagination here, Vivian. Vivian Steele, what a name. Very cool name. Anytime you have the last name Steele, I think you're just automatically raised way high up on the cool level. And you either have to be a superhero or a porn star with your life, I'd imagine. A superhero or a porn star. Which one are you, Vivian? I'm going to guess she's a superhero. That listens to Weird AF News. Never thought I'd have a superhero listening to Weird AF News, but, you know, the fans are rolling in, guys. Rolling in. Oh, boy. I'm out of my mind today. I hope you enjoyed the stories. Please check out my Patreon, patreon.com/WeirdAFNews. And you can support the show. Get some bonus episodes and all that other crap. Somebody bought me a cup of coffee. Ooh, let me find out who that is. Hold on. Oh, it's Rachel. Rachel bought me a cup of coffee. I love it. I get an email. It says, Rachel bought you a coffee. Rachel also left me a message because when you buy me a cup of coffee, you can leave a message. I know you guys are wondering, where do I buy a cup of coffee? What are you talking about? Did Rachel actually buy you a cup of coffee and deliver it to your door, Jonesy? No, are you crazy? It's a pandemic, okay? Rachel's not coming to people's houses, all right? She's trying to socially distance right now. Right, Rachel? I don't even know Rachel. I'm just guessing. If you go to my website, you can click on a little button that says buy me a cup of coffee, and it's like you sent me $3, which is probably the average price of a coffee. Certainly, it's the average price of a cup of coffee at Dunkin's, which is the official coffee of Boston, which is what I got running through my veins. Dunkin's coffee my whole life. Anyways, I'm rambling. But anyways, on my website, weirdafnews.com, you can click on that and buy me a cup of coffee. And then I get a notice. And then you can write a little note. Rachel wrote, "Hey, Jonesy, I've been listening to you for a few months, and I listened to NPR. I finally Googled you. You're more attractive than your voice led me to believe. Keep up the great work." Oh, that's so sweet of Rachel. Yeah, well, I'm not that attractive, so that means I must have a very ugly voice. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just jokes, guys. Jokes all the time. I appreciate the compliment, Rachel, so much, and I appreciate the coffee. I am definitely going to take advantage of this and get myself a caffeine high. A caffeine high. Yes, yes. Follow me on Instagram at Funny Jones. If you're bored, I'm going to post some funny photos today of some things I saw. I just thought that would be cool. Although maybe now that I've been told that I'm attractive, at least more attractive than my voice, maybe I should do more selfies. Huh, guys? What do you think? More selfies? Is that it? I'm not doing more. I'm just not a selfie person. Once in a while, but I can't get into it. So many people they're just. It's like we have generations of selfie people. I can't think of the words, but you know what I'm saying. Just generations that are very comfortable taking selfies. It just seems weird to me. It's a little psychotic to be that comfortable taking so many pictures of your damn face and putting them out there into the world. That's just my opinion. What am I? Who am I? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist or anything of the sort. I'm just a guy with a podcast that records in a closet and tries to not get bit by bugs.